Gonna lie, I just reacted to this on my stream, so I'll let y'all get into it more heavy. I
The Ti
hate
shit.
Ti's fan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was lurking. I was lurking.
I hate that son, bro.
I didn't even know
I
what was going on. I just tuned into Act Stream yesterday.
Yeah,
He
I
was
had to
cooking
tune
his
in on
teeth,
Mark
bro.
stream. I didn't
Oh my
know, bro. Now I
no,
kind of
god.
all right, now all right, it's bad. It's too bad. It's just way too bad. So before anybody gets surprised, him and Ti actually get into a little scuffle. Ti puts him in a headlock and kind of moves him around a little bit. But this is at the Falcons game in a box. If you yesterday the Falcons celebrated the 50 years of hip hop, so they had all the Atlanta rappers out there. Ludacris came down in their performance. Outkast was out there. Well, Big Boy at least. Like it was a lot of people out there. And this is Ti and his family. But then they go to a box, and this is what happens.
you look like Chompy.
Ever woke up with a roach on your face?
Here. No, that's not the goal.
All right, then. So there it goes.
Or in your ear.
Or in your ear.
In the neighborhood with me that broke up with roach in your ear. Y'all want to go to the bando in my neighborhood? Do y'all want to go to the bando? Do y'all want to go to the bando? Roach in your ear? He know not true. Silver spoon. I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life.
That's mom. That gotta be mom.
Like a baby to go to your grandmama's house.
Yeah, that's mom and dad.
Oh, your real.
No, I didn't.
I don't want to be in these gates. I want to be outside.
I want y'all to listen to this. No, I want y'all to listen to this. I want y'all to listen to this. I really
brothers
Guess
from
who
the
y'all think John
shackles.
Moran is, bro?
Free my brothers from the shackles, bro.
I don't want to be in these gates. I want to go in the streets.
I
NBA
really
Moran
want y'all to
over
listen to
here.
what's
Oh.
going on. I promise y'all, this is the crazy.
But they don't understand that.
I'm gonna tell you the reason why he want to be over there. Y'all ready?
Oh my
Cause he can suck and pacify over there. He was 12 years old. He was sucking and pacify. He was 12 years old. He didn't do that in the house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They trying to say I was over there trying to suck a passion, but they ain't. I know you. I know.
I find
Nah, the fact that I do it for a bit and this nigga was dead ass like these in the game. That was funny. That was funny. They ain't trying to tell you.
hey, I ain't gonna lie. If you ever went to that grill lady, that's a big T tax right there.
Teeth bleed, bro. Oh my god.
Nah,
Oh my
I seen
God.
someone in the chat say he built like Chompy. I was like, oh Lord. Oh Lord.
That nigga is built like them things in Mario, the big black thing. Oh God, he could cut a whole lawn with them teeth. Oh my God.
Y'all
Never,
niggas about-
that nigga never better ask me for a bite of nothing. He gonna eat the whole. Oh hell no! Oh my gosh! Comic book ass.
The biggest bite.
Y'all ever seen on them cartoons when it's like a bite out of pizza, but it's like a cartoonish ass bite? That's really him.
Oh, man.
Did the dog eat the turkey? No, nigga. Okay.
He capping. He capping. Hey, he know I stand on business.
Oh.
He know that. Hey, no nigga ever pull my car ever in life. I stand on business. You drop me somewhere, I stand on business. You drop me in your hood, I stand on business. Yeah. I've been stood on business. I've been stood on business. You want to hide it for the world, I'm going to put it out there for them to see.
Okay, push your teeth.
I want to put up nowhere. You ain't had me put up nowhere. Like,
I want to pause it right there too. You ain't had me put up nowhere. Now, they've been on TV since 2011.
That's just not true.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I am such a non-Holly weird nigga, and even I know that's like it's everywhere, dog. That's inaccurate. Mm-mm.
You ain't had me behind the mansion. I was outside doing what I wanted to do.
You was behind that till you cried.
No, I got too much to drink. I drunk too much.
All right, it's about to get serious.
Get mad because we say the South ain't the suburbs. Then he want to talk about some other. Like just being serious. Just being serious.
Emotional.
No, I'm being real. You lying. You lying. You over here flagging. You're capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. I know you. You capping. I know you.
All right, again, hold on. This right here, this face right here. I ain't gonna lie, this nigga's dead fucking serious.
Yeah. Oh no, he
Absolutely.
Not escalated fairly quickly.
I'm
Oh
about
no,
to say,
these hoes
this is some deep rooted shit, but I'll talk about it later.
I know you.
Ain't
Though.
no mystery about here.
I know you though. I know you though.
Ramon Wickens.
I know you though. I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know.
Is he pressing his mom?
You know I stand on business.
Yes, he pushes his
You know
mom.
I stand on business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that?
His
No,
daddy,
ain't
his
no
daddy.
joking.
Well,
Ain't no joking. What do you
You
mean?
are embarrassing yourself. You embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself.
Was this on a live?
Yes, it was.
Oh, yeah, it's cooked, man.
Well, you can't do nothing with me. Ain't shit you can do with me.
I know what that is. That's
Hey,
you
Davo,
can't do nothing with me.
Nah,
Yeah.
All I
ain't
heard
heard
was, get off me. I seen a little
It-
dress swinging. Get off
It
me.
went from a chat.
You ain't doing nothing with me.
Like he got what he wanted for like 5 seconds. 5 seconds. All right, nigga want to be in the street so bad. All right, stop the yabba dabba doo. Now it's his
And he
father.
shoulda-
So
Hostel.
As soon as his daddy got up off that stool, he should have stopped. Because T.I. was sitting down that whole time. As soon as he stood up, oh yeah, now he's standing on business for real. I mean, what do y'all think about that? Because that's legitimately crazy.
y'all
I
know
would
what I'm
say
gonna
this.
say.
Oh,
go ahead,
say
Nomo.
it. No, go ahead.
All right, y'all know what I'm gonna say. I've been preaching it from the end of time, and this is, I guess, where the PC allegations started. But I was serious, and I'm serious again. Y'all gotta be who y'all are, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is about niggas wishing that they were struggling. I don't get it. I don't understand. I get Twitter. I get some specific women like those kind of guys, all that shit. But bro, y'all gonna get yourselves hurt. Y'all lucky this was an argument between family. Let's really talk. If this was just the boys or a cousin or some shit could have went the fuck left, because it'd be like, oh, hold on, bro. You're wilding right now, bro. You're in my fucking face. God forbid he's in someone else's mom's face. So, man, that's one. Two, free my brothers from the shackles of really wanting to go to, like, I don't know what the appeal is. I don't understand the cycle of it, because I know that when I'm of the stage of having kids, do I want them to be having common sense, a level of hood sense, all that shit? Yes. I don't want them to be out of touch with their own community, but at the same time, I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, we're just gonna live in the hood just cause with a fat ass bank account, because that's what I hope when I have kids, I'm rich. It's like, huh? I don't understand the cycle. I don't understand the glory. The glory. I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, feel bad for the young man because he wants to be a hood nigga really bad, and that's not how you were raised, bro. I'm not pressing him when I say that. I'm a suburban nigga, but like, my God, I don't get it. I don't get it.
I will say this as a person who is a fan of Damani Harris of his music. So I've heard like the music. I've heard him tell stories. I've heard him talk about him coming up, why he didn't want to use T.I., any connections with T.I. in terms of doing his music. I heard from him that it's a lot behind what goes on with that family than what's led to believe. I've heard from Damani himself talking about in interviews and throughout his songs. Hey, when we grew up, nigga, it was mansions on the weekends, apartments on the weekdays. Him and Tiny split. Him and Tiny didn't live together the entirety of them growing up. I know they was on TV at one point, but that was just TV. I don't know how long. Omar, you said they've been on TV since. I don't know how frequent that's been. I don't know how the home life is. But again, hearing from just Damani Harris's point of view, not even that big tooth Buddy Hill nigga.
Well,
Just
let me clarify some of that though. So they started the show 2011. I looked it up earlier. Both of them were babies at that point in time, and not like arm babies, but still babies. And then the show ended in like 2017, so almost 10 years later. Their parents did go through some stuff. When they went through some stuff, Tiny kept the house. T.I. was in the apartment. Now, it wasn't that type of apartment. but it was
still a good apartment. Yeah.
still a good apartment. What they're referring to though is, yeah, they definitely did visit their grandmother and they spent time with their grandmother, specifically T.I.'s mom. Tiny's mom kind of stayed in the house with them. She was on the show a lot, but T.I.'s mom still stayed where she stayed. They don't not have a recollection of what's going on or understand what's going on. They know what that lifestyle is. And I don't think that that's like a super secret, but that's what he was saying in the video. Like, yeah, you want to go to the bando, grandma's house? And T.I.'s like, I don't need to go to grandma's house. I grew up at grandma's house. So that's what that really is. They saw stuff, but I mean, you know, I'll talk about it when I talk about it. But yeah, it's not that crazy. I don't want to say that.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's crazy, but I'm just saying, in terms of him feeling like, oh, I will say this: he's bugging if he doesn't think he grew up privileged. He's bugging if he didn't think he grew up.
Ain't no silver spoon, nigga.
Yeah, that's crazy because somebody dropped the clip. It was funny because niggas hit him with the "Is this you?" and it was him eating a bowl of cereal with a silver spoon. Hilarious. Ain't this you with a silver spoon? That shit was hilarious. So for him to act
That
like
shit was shining too, right?
That's wild.
Gleaming.
A bust down.
That shit was clean, been clean. But so it is wild for him to just act like he didn't grow up privileged. He didn't grow up with a dad who was a multimillionaire and grew up in a privileged life. That is weird. But on the flip side,
his mama famous too. But go ahead, keep going.
Hey, my man's famous. On the flip side, if this little nigga really, you chose to try to live that life, if since he was 16, this nigga was trying to go to grandma's house so he can live with thug ass niggas, well, not live, but go hang around thug ass niggas and do whatever the fuck he did to feel like he's a part of that life growing up. I mean, y'all can't take that away from the little nigga. I don't know what he's done. I know the little nigga be wilding. I'm not saying he grew up like that, but I know for a fact if he crying to go to grandma's house and grandma, she lived right down the street from the bando. If this nigga's going to grandma's house all the time and he's doing shit, how the fuck you gonna tell him he's not? Like, I feel like that's a different conversation. I feel like we got in on it on the live when it turned into, oh, you grew up privileged and silver spoon, but it could have been some niggas trying to say, oh, you're not hard. That's why he's saying he's standing on business. Cause that nigga be out there trying to fight at the Waffle House like he's a nigga down the street at the bando. Like that nigga still walking around wilding. Who knows what this little nigga's really has done? So you can't take away that this little nigga's trying to act out and be wild and try to say he's soft. And boom, he's going, oh no, nigga, I stand on business. But for him to act, oh no, nigga, I ain't never had it good. All right, little nigga, relax, calm down. It wasn't. I definitely know you're not a street nigga, but I don't think you soft.
So you're saying there's a possibility he actually did some shit type shit. Like he's not relying on that.
There's a possibility he's done some shit. Now, some shit could be very minuscule. Some shit, I'm not sitting there saying like, oh, this nigga is fucking El Suave Rico Savage. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is it is a possibility that while he's at grandma's house, because he's crying to go over there all the fucking time, he don't stumbled out the door and got off the porch. That is it's possible for him to have done that.
I got two things to say before I let Omar go, because obviously he has a lot to say. One, just because you got a gun don't make you a killer. Just because you got some drugs don't make you a dealer. So he could have potentially done some things. I'm well aware, but I ain't going. I don't know the man. But that leads me to two. Dama, you're right. If all of those things are true, those lead to certain conversations. The different conversation is, why the hell does he want that when he man free my brothers from the shackles, bro? But go ahead, Omar.
I'll tell you why he wants that. I looked up the area that I know that they've at least had houses in, Johns Creek. Johns Creek median household income is $134,000. Didn't look up the U.S. national average, but I know that that's much higher than the U.S. national average. John Creek's median home sale price, $675,000. Which I know again is well over the national median. Graduation rates over there are 97, 98 plus. But I know he went to a private school, so also it's even higher than 98. This guy grew up privileged. It's no secret. 2011, like I said, we saw him on TV. Mm-hmm. The problem is, and we all have it here in this collection here. I said it on pod and the viewers watching. He is a guy who's heard, oh, you soft because you from Johns Creek. Yeah, that's your daddy's life. You this, that, and the third. And then he set out to prove it. You know, when somebody asks, are you, you say you're from Atlanta. I might tell Sage because he's from the, DMV area. I'm from Atlanta. But to somebody else that's from Atlanta, I wouldn't tell them that I live in Atlanta. Why? Because I want to be something I'm not. And that's the aesthetic. That's cool to the kids. That all that hard looking like that stuff. All that stuff is cool. But to go out there and actually do it, and I doubt, I don't have any doubts in my mind. I'm pretty sure he's done some stupid stuff in his life.
To be honest,
Some of the criminal stuff just to prove. But like he just saw when he got put in a headlock with his homeboys and friends and family around him. Your daddy funds this. And the next person in line is your mama funds this.
oh yeah.
Ain't nobody came to your defense. He had you in that headlock and everybody, King, you need to chill. They didn't say, T.I., you need to change. Unless they calling him King, which is crazy. Huh? If they calling T.I. King and that's supposed to be your name, then you really need to stay down, Prince. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to watch your tone. But yeah, he wants to be somebody he's not because that's the aesthetic. And all the other kids don't go through that. It's crazy how you can grow up in a house with somebody and they grow up totally different, you know? But all the other kids don't suffer from that. It's just him. He wants to prove to be somebody else. If anything, a lot of them other kids embraced the lifestyle that they live. He's the only one who telling his mom and dad as if they don't know, I wasn't silver spoon fed. You didn't keep me behind the gates. And to pop off and say, why you gonna let him do me like that? Your father telling the truth about you?
Not right.
Like, what are we even talking about? I hope this is the moment, because this has been going on for a long time. I looked up the video that I did last year on the situation with the Waffle House, but it's even been situations before that when he was in school. I hope this is the moment where they kick his black ass out of the house. Where cut off the phone. 19?
Oh, he's older than I thought he
19,
was.
18? Yeah, I hope they kick his black ass out of the house. I hope they take away the phone bill plan, all that stuff like that. You want to be on the porch, go get it. Go get it. Maybe you could be better than your daddy, who's the king of Atlanta, as he says.
Yeah, I think my takeaway from this, because again, I don't know a situation to know if it's true or not. Is just like, if you come from a privileged background, bro, just accept it. Like it's fine. You're okay. It is a sign that you come from a successful family. You should be proud of that. That's not something you should look down on and shun away and act like it's like a chip on your shoulder that you come from a successful family. Oh my God, my dad's T.I. Like, all right, dog. Like you are in a very lucky and fortunate situation, and I understand even me saying that in a typical setting, there's a negative connotation to saying someone's lucky or someone got lucked into a specific situation, when in reality, that's just life. Like, I think everyone has certain privileges and advantages within their life that they take advantage of to some fashion. This is yours, and that's fine. I'm saying, don't be ignorant about it. Don't be disrespectful about it. But you can still move in a way that still acknowledges your privilege. Like, in Filipino culture, it's a thing for, like, if you come to America, some people from the Philippines will view you as bougie. Oh, you're spoiled. You're this, that, and the third. When because of the fact that you're in America, and some people, kind of like T.I. son, they act in a way where it's like, man, nah, I didn't forget my roots. I didn't forget my roots. Like, I'm still that guy from the county back home. Like, I haven't changed. Bro, you're in a different situation now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're in a different situation. You're in a different tax bracket. You moved to America for an opportunity that was not there in your home country, and you actually got it. Move like it, act like it. It's fine. It's fine, bruh. You shouldn't have shame in buying a new Tesla if you can fucking afford it. Just because your family back home is going to act like you're bougie and you change. Yeah, I did change. It's fine. Like, I worked hard for this. It is what it is. So
I think the kill is that a lot of times you really the motherfucker didn't change, the bread did. But all I'm gonna say is, man, and I ain't gonna get too specific, never that, but it's just the fact that I'm, as your fellow suburban on the pod, I will hear niggas not only get fucked up but legitimately pass away trying to do some shit that not them. They might have been that guy in high school. They may have been that guy since fucking middle school or whatever. But you knew that nigga went to Sage's bus stop. And Sage is the most suburban nigga you know. So you know that nigga could live good, but he chooses to do shit that ain't him. Niggas get packed up, fucked up, all that extra shit. Even there was a point in time in my life where even I tried to be a cool motherfucker. Bro, Just be you, bro. I don't know why niggas gotta impress niggas that won't give a fuck about them if you get rich. I don't know why. Free my brothers from the shackles, man. Free them.
Because I think there's this connotation with like if you come from privilege that you're soft. So you're
Yeah,
trying to prove that you're not soft.
and that's another thing. A grown ass man carry himself a certain way. Nah. But y'all let an angry nigga tell you about your life, and the whole time that's just an angry nigga. But that's a whole different ball game though. But y'all let that one angry guy that intimidated you a little bit fucking psych you out of what you got going on. That nigga probably weren't even, man. You know what?
And even if it does come with the connotation of being soft, because I come from a good neighborhood myself. I do. It doesn't matter. Like what you say doesn't matter to me. The internet people, the real life people, like none of that stuff matters. And he's fallen into this rabbit hole, and he's so deep that he's challenging his parents.
It's crazy. They
Shit,
right
yeah.
there with you.
It's super crazy. They're the one that provided all of that.
You ain't put me up. You ain't put me behind no gates. Like nigga, you were
We
in the
literally
house.
did. We literally did.
I
You were,
grounded you.
I ain't gonna lie, talking to your parents the way that he did, that's some rich spoiled ass shit. So
it's only somebody of that caliber could do it. So
Yeah.
I understand what happened at the game, and I'm not one of these type of parents, but I ain't gonna lie, I am still black. I hope when they got home, T.I. put that nigga in the floor.
Yeah, kind of.
I hope he put him in the floor.
that one.
Not grounded, but for those that have had black male role models in y'all lives, y'all know what I'm talking about. And I don't mean hold him down and push his head into the ground and all that. No, close fist. I really mean. I genuinely do. I genuinely believe that. I genuinely believe. I hope they put him. Hold on.
My bad. Go
I hope
ahead,
they
man.
put him in the floor, and then I hope they stripped him, gave jeans and t-shirt, some tennis shoes, and sent him about himself. No cell phone, none of that. I'm being 100% dead ass about that.
Damn. Well,
I
I'm gonna
hear-
ask
I
you
hear
this
you,
on not on some devil's advocate shit. This is not a got you moment, but I've heard you say in the past that like beating your child should never even be like a last resort. What
It
makes
shouldn't.
you say that this?
Totally different
this-
situation. Totally different situation.
In
There's
this
a
You, you don't think he's a child anymore? Type shit. Is that where it comes from?
19-year-old boy, not a child. What's going on?
Oh my god, I thought he was actually frozen.
You really got a clone.
This is crazy. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Don't really has a-
19-year-old boy who is clearly, and this is if this was the first, second, because they've let it slide. If this was the first, second time, maybe, but this seems to be years of disrespect. What was the thing that he had said that really got me? You didn't put me up. You didn't do this, that, and the third to me. To his dad. His mom, she's done stuff. I don't want to take it away from her, but the main attraction is his dad. Literally fought tooth and nail. Could have died doing the stuff he did back in the day just to get where he is today. To put them in those situations, not for you to fight back. He probably even hates the fact that his mom even stays there. Because if possible, if accepting and willing, and I bet you she's not willing, but if willing, he would have taken her out of that situation, period. So the fact that you sit here and disrespect all my efforts throughout my whole life, put him in the ground. Beat him. Whoop him. Not with a belt. It's two real men out here having a conversation now. Because that's what King want to do. You talk
When I grown and shit.
not even that.
You want to be tough.
You want to fight your daddy. You want to fight your daddy.
So-
Charleston White said that. I don't agree with nothing that Charleston White said. He want to fight his daddy. That's what I saw.
Yeah.
Damo, you got
No, that's a fact. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. As the nigga who, I've tested the throne at one point in time when I was living with my dad. I tested the throne. I've done it. Didn't work out.
I think we all done it. I think we all done it,
I
yeah.
ain't gonna lie. Any
Ooh.
male, I will say this.
Don't
My
mind
dad
me.
is 6'5", bigger than Damo. That was a waffle test.
A lot of young men growing up, at one point or another, if you have that male role model, that male figure,
you do it.
You buck up one day. One day you just feel like, you know what? Nah, I got this. And I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know the nigga that can tell the story of when it worked. I don't know. It didn't work for
That
me.
grown man
This shit
scruffy.
I remember when I tried it, my back still hurt. I remember
Yeah.
that nigga hit me with this. You can't do that with me. All you heard was a thud in the living room. I was the thud. Ain't nothing you can do with it.
You
Hey,
talk
the
about
way you
aura.
said
My
it,
dad
man.
had a scary aura.
did y'all see Damo's face when Ti said that? And that's how I know this story true. When Ti said, "You can't do that with me," Damo. Yeah, that's that one right there. That's that one.
I literally
already know where
went
it's
like,
going.
yeah, here it go. I didn't make the same face Damo made though. I was like, here it go.
All you see was them little dreads shaking. Man, get off me. You ain't doing that with me. I'm like, oh yeah, he got him heamed up. That
Yeah.
is,
You
are
85
going
pounds,
nowhere.
little dude. Trust me.
And that's how I noticed that moment. Cause like I said, my pops 6'5" really low ball, and the nigga like 6'6", 6'7", about bigger than Damo, and I'm over here talking about some. Bro, stop playing with me, that nigga. Man, I was like, I just walked out the room. I did that. Let's just look at that. I just said, yeah, you know what? What's wrong?
Then he said, "He know you. I know you. I know you." Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. Let's go home right now. Let's wrap all this shit
Let
up.
me show
All
you
your
Let
y'all
me show,
can
let me,
circle around.
hey, what you
Let
know
me show
about
you.
that? Let me really show you who I was.
He 43. All yeah, and then you know what? Hey, I'm telling you what they would have did because I've seen it. That's why. And this is probably why I don't condone it because it happened at younger ages. So that's why I really don't be condoning it because I was like, all right, this is crazy. All your uncles and your friends, they circle around. I promise you, they circle around. Everybody circle, getting on the side or whatever. Women leave the room. There's no women in this room when this happens. I done seen my friend challenge his daddy.
Nigga on man time.
Y'all step out the room. It's a circle. Ain't no help. Ain't no breaking none of this up. If you help, it's over with. And the crazy part about it is all King's friends is on T.I. payroll. King don't got no real friends. King's friends, he paid for. And who pays for shit? T.I. pays for shit. So all y'all circle around, man. Just make a little circle. And let's go. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go.
Ti is the business.
I ain't
I ain't gonna say the nigga ain't got friends, but that security 100% Ti's.
I already know how that goes too. At first he's like, "Oh, no, he not serious," and then T.I. hit him for real one time.
That's what I'm
serious. And then you make a decision: am I gonna cower down, or are we really gonna do it? You cower down, you already like, all right, you never try again. You fight back, you should lose. Now, again, I've never met the nigga that can tell the tale of I challenged my dad and won. Because that nigga runs the house. He became the dad that day. That's why you never heard that story.
I'm about to say, you mean Pops? A trick question? You asking Pops?
He
Hey,
became the dad that day. That
Yeah.
doesn't happen. Anytime the little nigga challenges for the throne, hey man, Simba gets thrown off the cliff. I'm sorry. No Mufasa this day. Nigga, you're done. It's over.